Welcome back to 969. I'm Chris. So last time we had George on the show, we interviewed him with Howie D, his manager, and also Backstreet Boy. Well, it's been 3 months since then, and a lot of stuff has been going on. It looks like George has been following in the footsteps of Howie D. He's been pumping out some huge hits. Lauren had a chance to catch up with him and find out what he's been up to.
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
So the last time we met up with George, his album Believe had just hit the shelves, and the guy was trying to wrap his head around the whirlwind of press. But since then, he has been steadily at the top of the Much Music Countdown, and now he's up for his very first Juno Award this year. So we got to meet up with him again at Canadian Music Week in Toronto to talk business, love, and how his new bachelor pad is shaping up.
So now here we are. Dim the lights down low.
Now, is it true you moved into a new apartment? Tell us about this. This is awesome.
I did. I got my first place, and it's kind of weird, you know. I miss home a little bit, but at the same time, it's great because when I'm off, I can really just relax and just have some time to myself and really take some deep breaths and just let it all sink in a little bit.
So you're like doing everything on your own now. Like, do you have anyone living with you, or like you get to go grocery shopping by yourself and like do all these fun things?
I have nothing in my fridge.
There's probably no point.
I know. I actually don't have like time to really do that. Like when I'm off, I just really sleep, and then I'm like, I'm hungry. I'll order pizza, you know. So.
Talk to me, talk to me. I feel it alright, singing.
Talk to Me was a big hit, #1 on Much Music for a long time, and then Lie to Me came out. I'm just wondering, is it a continuation?
It could be.
Okay.
It could be. I mean, I've been in a relationship where, you know, I was saying to her, go, come on, talk to me, girl. And she was like, okay. We started talking, and she started lying to me. And so, you know, maybe it could be a continuation.
You kicked her out?
Basically, yeah. I think that, you know, once you get in a relationship with somebody where you feel safe with them and you have the opportunity to just listen to a woman's point of views and, and share something like that, I think it's really powerful. You know, for me, being in love is like such a powerful thing for my art and for me as a person, because that girl who was in my life really helped me.
What am I supposed to do when it's alright?
As things are growing and progressing in your career, what are you learning about the industry?
It's just about taking the artist hat off and putting the industry hat on and looking at it from a business point of view, because this is a business. And, you know, it's sometimes difficult to do just because I'm an artist, you know, and that's really what I care about. But sometimes you have to suck it up and you have to shake people's hands and say hello and talk about my image and talk about, you know, my marketing and stuff like that. And it's good to be aware of it. But the truth is that I think I've learned not to get too absorbed with it. You know, once you start getting really absorbed with it, you kind of lose a piece of the art.
You're a young guy, and like when we first met you, like your image was out there in a way, but things have gotten a lot bigger since we met you the first time. So are those discussions you're having more often, like what you're wearing and how you look and the things you say to people and like?
Well, you know what? I think for me, I just want to be real, and we've had many discussions about that. And I think what we decided as a team was that just to be myself, you know. And if people hate, then they hate. If people like it, then they like it. But at least I was myself and used this opportunity to be myself instead of being something else.
I've been waiting for this my whole life, and I can see it in your eyes.
You're going out on tour now. Still more dates with Ava Avila.
Yeah.
Cool. Where are you headed?
We're going to be going all across the West Coast, so you can just check it out on my MySpace and the website, georgeexclusive.com. And yeah, thank you so much.
Everybody go out and get Believe. Thanks, George. It was
Thank you
really
so
good to see
much.
you.